Hello, Bob. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Carlos. Hola. Feliz sábado a tú también. Hello, Doug. Good to have you back. Very good to have you back. Good morning, Mr. Chopard. Hello, Monte. Good morning, Mike. I'm glad you're doing well, Moon. I'm doing well as well. Much better. Hello, Tiger. Hello, Benoit. Punarva, I'm doing much better. Thank you for asking. I'm ready to rock here. Hello, Rocky. I'm not in Paris. I'm in Biarritz right now. Good evening, Jose. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Dode. Hello. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Roy. Good day to you. Hello, Mark. Bob, raining here, you sound great. Now bring the sunshine. Actually, it was raining here and I did bring the sunshine, so hopefully it does the same for you. Hello, Mark McCauley. Good day, Roy. Hello, everybody. All right, so today we're going to be working on the lower body. Lower body. I hope you are all ready. Let's begin. It's already time. Can you believe that? It's already time. Next time I'll try to be a bit earlier. Yes, Mark. Yeah, good to be here. Okay, so let me lower the camera just a little bit so you can see me fully. Oh, Bruce, hello. Hello, Ravi. It is a rare weekend appearance. Usually I don't teach on Saturdays, but I decided to. Okay, so let's begin. I'm so happy to be feeling better because this was a hard week. It was a hard week. I think I even had a fever at some point. That's why I didn't post much stories. I was really a bit under the weather, but now I'm much better and I'm ready to rock. So let's start with some diaphragmatic breathing. Why? Because we are bringing the breath down to the belly, towards the lower side of the body, towards the legs and the feet. So whenever you're ready, place your right hand onto your belly, close your eyes, and take a few breaths. Feeling your hand rise and fall to the rhythm of your breath. Feeling the belly rise and fall to the rhythm of the breath. I'd like you not only to imagine bringing the breath to the belly, but also down, in through your legs, through your feet, through your toes. I'd like you to really imagine the energy traveling through your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, down towards your sacrum, your legs, your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and through the tips of your toes, throughout your entire body. Now, whenever you're ready, I'd like you to gently open your eyes and place your right hand back onto your thigh. We're going to start this practice off in a very similar fashion to the previous live we did together on Tuesday. I'm not sure if you remember, but we started off with, I believe it was Tuesday, maybe even Monday, with extending both of the legs in front of us. So, if you are sitting like me on a stool, it might be a bit more challenging. The more space there is to support your thighs, the easier it's going to be. But, you're not here because it's easy. You're here because it's challenging. So if you have less space to support your legs, that's okay. It'll make it more challenging, but it also means that you'll have to compensate by leaning back a little bit. Whenever you're ready, I'd like you to extend both of your legs in front of you. Flex your feet, engage your thighs, and we're going to start by pointing and flexing the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's stay here engaging the core, really straightening those legs, activating the quadriceps for another 10. 9, even more engagement. 8, don't worry if you're leaning back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the legs. Very good. That was pretty nice. Right away, stay seated near the edge of your chair. Actually, if you were extending the legs, maybe you're sitting closer to the backrest. If that's the case, move your butt so that it's on the edge of your chair or on the edge of your stool. From here, I'd like you to extend your right leg to the best of your ability. It's okay if it's not straight. Try to extend it. And then try to reach your left fingertips to touch your right toes. Again, it's okay if you don't touch. We're going to do a twist and touch motion. Reaching the left fingers towards the left toes and the right fingers towards the right toes. Just like this. Every time, I want you to feel your core engage. And of course, very importantly, I want you to feel the outsides of your thighs, the outsides of your hamstrings lengthen and activate. It's a real stimulation of the outsides of the legs here. Keep going. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nice. And release. Okay. Very good. From here, we're going to be working on the glutes and also on the inner thighs. Now, I'm preparing something pretty epic for next week. More than that, for this year, and it's going to be unveiled next week. Actually, maybe even tomorrow. So get ready. I'm telling you this now because this movement we're about to do will be part of this new event. Okay, so whenever you're ready, I'd like you to take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, I'd like you to lift your right knee up towards your chest. Keep exhaling as you pull your right knee to the side, keeping the rest of your body facing forward. As you inhale, bring the knee back down, back to center, and then the foot back down. As you exhale, lift your left knee up, bring it out to the side, and then as you inhale, come back to center, place your foot down. Exhale, right knee up, bring it to the right. Inhale, right knee in, foot back down. Exhale, left knee up, left knee to the left. Inhale, center, and down. Exhale, left knee up. Bring it to the right as much as you can. And then as you inhale, bring the knee back to center and the foot back down. Good. Bring your hands into fists. Place your hands against one another sideways. Place your hands in between your knees. And then I'd like you to press your knees into your hands. If you're beginning to feel a bit of pain in your hands, then you can bring your palms together and squeeze your knees inward. I would say it really depends on how much strength you have on your inner legs. So you choose. Squeeze, 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 engaging the inner thighs. Not something we do every day. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Very good. And then release. From here, bring your feet out to the sides. Bring your toes out to face the sides. I'd like you to place your hands just like this on your inner knees. Fingertips and fingers facing inward. From there, lean forward and push your knees out to the sides. Just like this. Trying to keep the back straight, really leaning down quite a bit. You don't need to go so low as to cause pain. It should be uncomfortable, you should feel a stretch, but no pain. And by uncomfortable, I don't mean the pose itself, I mean the sensation of the stretch. That can be a bit uncomfortable, and that's okay, but never painful. Let's keep breathing here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to center. Very good. Now from here, if you were not already, sit on the very edge of your chair. Extend your right leg, place your right heel down on the ground, flex your right foot. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to lean forward here. Feel the stretch in the back side of your right thigh. Really good. Keep breathing here, feeling the back muscles engage. Feeling the thigh muscles engage. Good. Staying here for another 10 seconds. Make sure to keep your spine as straight as you can and don't look down. Keep looking forward. Remember, where you look, you go. If you look forward, then your chest will stay open. If you look down, everything will close off. We'll stay for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Bend the right leg, extend the left leg, place the left heel on the ground, flexing the left foot, hands on hips. Inhale here, chin up, chest up, and then as you exhale, lean forward, feeling the stretch in the left hamstring. Good. Keep breathing here. We'll stay here for another 15 seconds. Listen to your breath and keep the breath long and steady. No need to rush it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Bend the left leg. Place the left foot flat down onto the ground. Very good. Now, instead of stretching the front side of the thighs, I want to replace it today with a stretch of the glutes. You see, when you open your legs out wide, just like for the side splits, for example, the glute muscles contract. They shorten. And this can cause a lot of pain and can also promote sciatica because the sciatic nerve goes through the glutes. The sciatic nerve goes through the glutes, and when the glute muscles get tighter, they enclose and they compress that nerve. They can compress that nerve. It's an option, but it's not an option you'd like to have, believe me. When they compress that nerve, it creates inflammation, and that creates sciatica, and it's really not fun. So let's stretch out the glutes. I'd like you to lean back against your backrest temporarily. Place your right ankle onto your left knee. Once you have your ankle onto your knee, I recommend you to bring your glutes back against the backrest so you can release your back with more comfort. Then interlace your fingers on the outside of your right knee. Pull the knee in as you twist to the right, feeling the stretch right here on the outside of the right glute. It's a really nice stretch, which I really recommend you to do as often as you can. There's really no negative effects to practicing it every day, for example. Keep breathing. And slowly, whenever you're ready, release that leg. Grab your right shin, place the foot down, and switch sides. Placing the left ankle onto the right knee, interlacing the fingers over the left knee and pulling it in. Now, again, to set up the pose, I recommend placing the hips away from the backrest, leaning against the backrest. To set up and to leave the pose, by the way. And then once you have your ankle onto your knee, then you can bring your glutes against the backrest to promote a better posture with more comfort. Keep breathing here, feeling the stretch into the glutes. We'll stay for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, come back to center, grab your shin and place your foot back down. Whenever you're ready, I'd like you to stand up. Once you're standing, we're going to be working on the calf muscle flexibility. There are a few ways to work on calf muscle flexibility. The first one is by using the wall or a chair. If you have a chair or a wall very close to you, I encourage you to place your hands on it. Imagine I have a wall right here, an invisible wall that I can put my hands on. It's going to be easier for you to see than if I go all the way to the actual wall. Then I'm going to be placing my right foot forward and my left foot back, with my left toes facing that wall. I'm going to be bending the right leg, but keeping the left leg as straight as the letter I. Really feeling the stretch in the calf muscle here. Well, in that case, the letter I in italic, but still, very straight. Feeling the stretch here. We're going to be staying for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull your belly button in. Don't let your core release too much in that pose. And then slowly let go of this position, placing your left foot forward. You can keep your hands on the wall if you'd like. And place your right foot back, bending the left leg, feeling the stretch in the right calf. You don't need to keep your hands on the wall. You can relax your arms if you'd like, if you're comfortable with it, and feel the stretch. If you don't feel much of a stretch, then you can use a block or a book, just something to prop your foot up. If you are using a book or a block, whatever you have, then I suggest placing the top side of your foot onto this block. By top side, I mean the front side of your foot, keeping the heel down, placing the front side of your foot onto that prop, and then leaning forward, keeping the leg straight. That'll do you a nice stretch. Slowly come back, in any case, and release the wall. We're gonna find our seat once again. From here, I'd like you to bring your feet out more than hip width apart, so wide stance. From here, as you inhale, I'd like you to reach your arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to fold in between your legs, relaxing your neck, relaxing everything here. Letting go. Relaxing the spine, relaxing the body. And slowly unrolling yourselves up, one vertebra after the other. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here with a strong stance, with nice and strong legs. By strong legs, I don't necessarily mean that they should be active. I mean that your feet should be flat down on the ground, right underneath your knees. Strong sits bones pushing down into the ground, into the seat, whichever seat you are sitting in, reaching the crown of the head up high. If you have a pet and you'd like to give your pet a treat, then now is a good time. I want to shout out. So, when I shout out your pets, I look at my screen. It's not because I wrote down the names of your pets, it's because I'm gradually looking at your usernames and saying the name of your pet based on who you are. By the way, should I call you my Julitos? Like we said last time? Maybe. That would be nice. So yes, first of all, it's very hard to see from where I am. But Mark McCulley, Hector. Mark Nelson, Luna. Ravi, Nucci. Roy, Hildegard. Bruce, we all know. We all know about Gizmo. We all know Gizmo. So if he needs a treat, he has to have a treat. I can't really see any other usernames from where I am, although I do see Renster, I believe. Dobie is your dog's name. Also, I know Bob is here, so shout out to Dexter. Hello, Corinne is here. Blackie, you adopted a dog recently. Tell me how your dog is doing, by the way. You'll need to tell me. And every other pet here. Sorry if I didn't see you, but yes. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste, everybody. Great job on today's lower body live. That was fun. That was really fun. It seems that, let me know, but it seems on YouTube, now that I'm up close, it seems that my face was really, really, really bright. Was it too bright? Hello, Michael. Thank you for following me, Retired Vet. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Thank you for your service, sir. Mike, the Hank is the name of your pet. Is your pet a cat or a dog? Ah, Dexter was circling you when I spoke of pets. Well, I hope he's doing good. I'm good, thank you, Muzamil. Chopa, it was fine? All right. Your feet feel better. Glad to hear that. Now is the Q&A, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any feedback, feel free to share. Of course, I'm always here to answer your questions and listen and take in your feedback, of course. Thank you all for being here. And hello, Walte. If you would like to contribute to those free live sessions. Oh, thank you, Mike. Well, you know, I don't need even to say anything. Thank you so much for your support. Badges are really, really helpful for me. So thank you, Mike. Also, by clicking on the link on YouTube, you can directly support through my website. So thank you so much. I know that a lot of you support my lives, and this means a lot to me. This is really, really helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Walte. Brent and Eddie, hello. Ravi, great class as always. Thank you, Jules, for the awesome session. Very kind words. Thank you, Ravi. Shout out from the Julitos, Ravi and Nochi. Ah, very... oh, that's so cute. That is such a pleasure to hear. Shout out to you, my Julitos, Ravi and Nochi. Thank you for the badge, Walte. Very kind of you. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Doug, I always have to remember when we're doing the calf stretch to put my heels down onto the floor to get maximum efficiency out of the stretch. Yes, putting the heel on the floor is a necessity in this stretch for sure. Thank you, NT Warrior. I appreciate it. Corinne, thank you for the link. This is the link if you'd like to support that Corinne just sent. Thank you. I pinned it if you'd like. Mike says, this was an excellent, great start to my Saturday. Off to get avocado. I don't know, I always say avocado, but avocado toast with my husband. Great. Enjoy your toast. I love avocado toast. Very cool. So enjoy. It's always good. Yes, great. Enjoy. And thank you again for your support. Doug. This was an especially good class for me, and I'm so glad to be back. I was on holiday hiking the Pacific Rim with my son. Really? The Pacific Rim? I'm not aware of what that is. I imagine it's the edge, the beach, giving on the Pacific Ocean, but I'm not quite sure what it is, where it is exactly. But that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm glad that you went there. It seems like an amazing place. Thank you, Anti-Warrior, for your badge. Thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. And since I'm in France, I'll be able to directly buy croissant from your support. So thank you. You know, croissant and baguette are so good, and pain au chocolat. I had a hot chocolate, by the way, earlier in the day. So good. Good to be back in France. You know, it's funny because I love croissant, of course. But what I miss, I think the thing I miss the most when I'm not in France is a specific type of yogurt. It's called Danette. Danette and vanilla flavored Danette is so good. I really like it. It's my favorite dessert. And I miss it when I'm not here. Hey, Freddie. How are you doing? Punarva, thank you, sir, for conducting live sessions every day with such dedication. Of course, Punarva, it's my pleasure. We truly appreciate your consistency and effort. Bestest teacher. Well, thank you so much, Punarva. You're so kind. I really appreciate your messages. Thank you. Anti-Warrior, we're currently fasting, but my body is painful all over. No time. It's a pleasure to support you. You are the most amazing person. Well, it means a lot to me. Thank you, Anti-Warrior. Good luck with fasting. I know it can be hard, but you can do it, okay? You can do it. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you. Freddie, can I follow you? Well, it would be a pleasure, but I don't know how to answer. Maybe I will follow you. Maybe I will not. We'll see. I will decide. But anyway, I wish you the best. I'm not quite sure how to answer this when people ask me to follow them. I think it happens naturally. If I follow you, I follow you. If I don't think you should take offense. I think it's just, just how things go. I think just like my favorite yoga saying, the less attached you are to this specific thing of me following you, the more likely it is that I follow you. So we'll see. Have an amazing day too, Anti-Warrior. Thank you. Bows to a wonderful and kind yoga teacher to provide free sessions. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, always. Of course, Freddie. Of course. Doug, also glad you're feeling better. I didn't know you were sick. Yes, I was sick for like more than a week, which was really annoying. I think, traveling takes a toll on the body. This and also, well, I think I know why I got sick. The group I was in, people started to get sick, and of course we were hanging out all together, and I just got sick from them, which is all right, it happens. But yeah. Stan, great flow this morning. Thank you, Stan. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Jules. Thank you. I shall. Yes, for sure. I'm so happy to feel better now, so I can teach to the best of my ability. It was really hard to teach with a runny nose and a sore throat. It's the worst, It's the worst. Bruce, that was amazing. I do get sciatica, and And that side glute stretch, which targets the piriformis, is the best. I'm glad you like this stretch. And yeah, sciatica is terrible. It's just terrible. So it's good to do some preventive action with this glute stretch. All right, everybody, I shall go, but please do be here. Do be here. I'm not sure that's English, but please be here tomorrow, Sunday, for the next live and for this big news that I will announce. It's not a news, it's a big it's a lot more content for you that I will be publishing. A lot more content. So I hope you're excited. I'm very excited. It's going to be a journey we'll be able to share together. It's going to be really cool. I had this idea randomly like 2 weeks ago, and I thought to myself, I have to do it, so I will do it. And last question, do you only teach yoga, or do I have a job on the side? No, I'm a yoga teacher full-time. That's my job. That is my, I don't consider it necessarily a job. You know, my dad used to say job in Spanish is trabajo. And originally, trabajo means a goat tied to a pole, eating grass around the pole like this. A very unpleasant situation. So if we think of a job that way, I know it's, you know, the word job does not have this connotation necessarily, but if it does have that connotation, then I don't believe teaching yoga is a job, because I really enjoy teaching yoga. But yes, it is my main activity, and yeah, that's to answer your question. Okay, that's okay that you can't attend Sunday, but you'll still be able to see the new schedule and everything coming with it. All right. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow, and stay up to date. I'll be posting a whole lot more reels as well, so that'll be fun. It'll be really interesting. Yes, really interesting. Okay. Namaste, everybody. Have a wonderful day ahead. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. Absolutely, Bob. That's true. That's true. All right. See you. Absolutely, Josh. You're right. See you. See you.